wanted something to like just type stuff so that my computer would do stuff, like very simple. And then I built a version of that in May, June that was cool, but wasn't really it. And then I built a whole bunch of other stuff and kind of like built up my army. And then in November, there was a day where I wanted this again. Like I went to the kitchen and all I wanted was check up if my computer would still do stuff or being finished.
And doing stuff was coding. You were coding stuff.
Yeah, of course.
Were you coding something else, or were you coding the thing itself?
No. That was just like the need was again there, and I'm like,
what were you coding at the time? What were you building?
My God, if you see my GitHub is like, it's like 40 projects. I don't even know. I think it was Summarize. It's like a little CLI app where you can give it whatever, like a podcast or a hot seat thing like here, and it would summarize it, but it will also show you the slides in the terminal. Because you can do that nowadays.
Yeah.
You can just do things.
So for the love of the computer, you kind of like started messing with stuff.
Yeah.
You came out of retirement actually, right? To sort of like mess with AI.
Yeah.
And then increasingly you were so hooked that you wanted to just do it always also on the go with the phone.
I mean, the last project, I worked 2 months on Vibe Tunnel to the point where it got so good that I was catching myself always like coding next to when I was at my friends, and I was like, I need to stop this. This is like too addictive. And then in November, like my need came back, and I started building CloudBot. Or now it's called OpenCloud. And I think very, very in the beginning, I was like, oh, I rebuilt it again. But this time I built it even better. Mm-hmm. This time when you don't type into a terminal, you talk to a friend. You don't think about compaction, new sessions, which folder I'm in, which model I'm in. I mean, you can, just like, I want to leave it open for power users, but usually you just talk to a friend, and the friend is like this ghost or entity or whatever you want to call it that can control your mouse and your keyboard and can just do stuff.